What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This time we're back on Minecraft again, and I know what you're thinking. Why are you on a world that's already got stuff on it? And that's because this is a multiplayer world, and in this video all I'm really going to be doing is just building a cool cliff that I think looks kind of nice. As you can see, I was about to say I'm not poor, but clearly I am. I'm just going to build a, well, you'll see. I started building a cliff that is made out of different types of terracotta, which I think looks very cool. It's meant to be in a Spanish theme, kind of. You'll know what I mean when you see it. And this is kind of a tutorial-ish video, because I'm going to try and start making tutorial videos on this channel, because right now it's just been dead survival videos. Although when 1.16.17 part 2 comes out, I'll make more survival videos. As you can see, this project has already been started, but I'm also not very far in. Right now it's just these couple huts. I was just trying to like set a theme for this area. And as you can also probably see, this mountain has been mined a bit. And yeah, this is also on Bedrock, as opposed to Java, because my friends play on Bedrock. So yeah, I think we should, I'm going to get straight into it. And I'm going to start building. Now, this type of cliff that I've got here, I think it's at its best not too high, but also not too small, if you know what I mean. It's made out of terracotta, obviously, which is an interesting block to use, mainly because it doesn't really match colours with many other things. But as you can see, the cliff's done here, and in my opinion, it looks pretty good. And I've been doing a lot of terraforming recently, especially on this world. So I'm just going to get straight into it, onto here. Not really much technique involved. All you have to know is how to texture some blocks in. And yeah, the results are, again in my opinion, pretty good. I think it's like a decent type of cliff to use instead of just using stone cliffs everywhere, because that gets a bit boring. And you know, it's not great to just have a lot of grey in your world. You could also spice it up with some colour. And yeah, this island, well, I say it's an island, it's connected to a desert on that side, which the desert is connected to the mainland, so I guess it's kind of a peninsula. That would make it a peninsula. But yeah, it's like a Spanish themed kingdom, which I'm going to be making a lot of videos on building the Spanish themed kingdom. Now, as you can see, I've cleared out this bit of sand and dirt over here, just to make some room for this build. And now, if you want to get us to look the best, a smart move to do is to add a natural looking gradient, because from what I've seen, cliffs usually have some sort of variation within them. Now obviously, as you probably saw by the design on other parts of this project, the colour mainly goes from brown at the bottom up to orange at the top, but I'd recommend still putting some orange bits down here, because it really looks quite nice if you look at it from far away and from close up. Phantom, obviously. What you're gonna do, and as you slowly go up, then just get rid of the brown, add some more greys, more just normal terracottas, and you should end up with a fairly decent product. And just as I place these final few blocks in, you should be able to see the somewhat finished product. Why do I keep hitting him with my fist and not my sword. I should probably stop doing that. Not a very smart move by any regards. Don't claim to be good at PvP, as you can probably tell. Yeah, once you've finished the general shape, let's add some blocks in. It should look quite nice. Now this, obviously, you can add some finishing touches, because some blocks could need to be changed maybe, just to add a bit more, I don't know, just make it look a bit better. Some places just don't look great. And the underwater parts, I'd recommend, if you see this part down here, to just go for brown. Just use the brown terracotta further down here, and maybe mix in some blackstone or even deep slate or another dark block, which I currently don't have access to because the nearest unexplored chunk is probably about 10 kilometers away. But yeah, I've expanded this cliff in this direction, almost wrapped it around this area. Obviously I've built this cliff, and I'm going to continue this video on how to improve your acacia biome by improving this acacia biome. Now what I'm going to do is build some bushes, because I think that's a decent way to improve any biome that you're in. Because as you'll see by that bottom section over there, there's not really going to be anything there. There's going to be a little house thing. I was planning on making it a granary on top of the little 3 or 4 block hill that I built, which I think is going to be quite a decent build to build. It makes sense considering in this area down here I plan on building a lot of farmland and stuff like that, because this area is going to have farmland, so then it will make sense for there to be a granary quite close. Now I've also done some landscaping with this dirt over here, which you could probably see. But yeah, here, just in this little area, there's going to be like a little water wheel. You know water wheels, like, all they really do is just have water. But yeah, let's start building some bushes. Now this is one of the good things about Bedrock, the leaves can be waterlogged, so you could do cool things like this. Also, while I'm here, should probably make, what am I doing? Gonna also make some fences. That's what they're called. Not sandstone walls. Don't know why I did that. Misclicked there for a second. But yeah, gonna build some fences, because bushes, they don't usually have massive thick logs in them. They usually have more of like something like this, like a fence. No, yeah, this doesn't really look very nice. I'll try redo it a bit. Yeah, I think this is a decent enough looking bush. Not going to place one down here, because this is where the water wheel is going to go. But in this little area here, there's going to be a bridge, so there can be anything under the bridge, which is quite cool. And yeah, now you've added some bushes, it already looks a lot nicer. Now, I'm just going to head over and get some bone meal. Right, so I've got my gear, a little bit of sugarcane, bamboo, nice and nice. Now I know this isn't a normal river, this is like a man-made river, but I find this works just as well with any type of river really. All you have to do is just place in a bit of bamboo, or sugarcane, or anything, and put some string on it. I find this looks very nice. It adds some life into your world, makes it a bit less bland and boring. More green, adds some colour. And when you've done that, you just add a bit of bone meal, a bit of grass here and there, all that good stuff. Maybe some flowers in some places. Now these ferns, they, in my opinion, don't look very great, but grass, not too much of it, because too much grass does end up looking a bit silly. But bits of grass here and there do look quite nice. And the flowers as well, but again, if you overdo it, you won't get as good of an effect. Because if you add too much, it will just end up looking silly. Now bear in mind, I'm leaving this spot up here blank, because there will be something there. And yeah, it's already looking 100 times better. And if you like flowers, or you just want it to look like more like a normal biome, you can add some of them in, because they spawn in Acacia biomes. And this has already added more life into this build. Maybe add a bit more bamboo, a bit more sugarcane. Did that? Nope, of course not. Of course it didn't place. Right, now this is a bit finicky, because I can't really stand on anything. I need to get better at this, man. Yeah, with just a bit more touches, this will end up looking very nice. Now I don't have any rockets. Again, as I said, just kill this cow. As you can see, you can already tell the difference. You can already see how nice this looks. And it really looks like it could be a real place, because normal Acacia biomes are just quite bland. And you can also build your own trees, but I'm not going to be doing that right now, because I don't want any trees down here. But yeah, this place looks a little dry, so I can add some more in here. And this actually looks quite nice. Maybe this one a bit taller. Maybe put a nice flower in here. Maybe put some bone meal somewhere. And yeah, these are some easy ways to make your Acacia biome better. And in the next episode, you should see the build over here will be finished, and I will do some houses, or maybe I'll do the granary build next episode.